So we are live. Okay. So let's wait till more visitors enter the live workshop and I'll start. Okay.
So now you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
But I'm
Li-
hiding myself.
Yeah, we're live. We have almost 11 people already in.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
You'll just wait a bit more till we get more visitors. All right. So, hello everyone. I hope everyone is doing well today. My name is Badr, and this is my colleague Farvin. And today we're going to walk you through Plutio 3.0 and show you its amazing new features. But before starting off with the live workshop, I just want to say, let me check this. Yeah. Okay, so before starting off with this live workshop, I want to say thank you for bearing with us. 1 minute. Yeah. All right. So before starting off this live workshop, I want to say thank you for bearing with us over the past week since the launch of 3.0. As you know, Plutio 3.0 came with the mission to set the foundations for a fundamentally better way to run our businesses and get work done. The team worked super hard over the past months to build and craft 3.0, which is uh, which is a more personalized, collaborative, intuitive version of Plutio. Yet the rollout of 3.0 didn't go as expected. The bugs and the instability that you guys are facing with the platform, it just made it so hectic. Um, and our team is working every day on squashing those bugs and errors. So, in fact, we fixed heaps of critical major bugs in the past 2 or 3 days, and the team is still doing so as we speak. So, we will ensure that we will bring the stability over the next couple of days. Um, uh, if you're facing any bugs, or errors, please report it to us using our form in the help center. And you can always reach out to us in the support channels, and Farvin will always be there to help. So, thank you again for bearing with us, and we are truly proud of having amazing users like you. Let's get this live workshop started. So, what I'm going to explain in this workshop is basically 6 things. So we are going to explain about, we're going to give an overview of the interface and where to find all the basic functions. And we are going to explain about the main tasks page, the project management system, Plutio inbox, design builder, and the trash bin and archive. So let's get this started. Let me share my screen. Yeah, okay. I think you can see my screen now. Yes. All right, so the user interface of Plutio consists of three main parts. We have the main menu, which links to the core features and the pinned items in Plutio. And on the opposite side, we have the productivity tray. and it helps boosts your productivity and gives you instant access to your notifications and your calendar, also your notes, and as well as your penned conversations with people and your contacts. And the amazing thing about the tray is that you can basically quick send, like you can send quick messages to anyone, without having to leave your page. So on the bottom over here we have the dark mode. So basically, if you're working at night, you can just literally, with a click of a button, you can turn on your dark mode, and you have the help center that you can use to reach out to us. You have the templates library, the archive or trash bin, the activities, the settings, and the profile preferences. And in the middle, you have your page. So this is for the user interface. Um, uh, Let me just give me a second. Yes, so the next thing we're going to talk about the settings and how you can basically adjust things in the settings to make Plutio work for you. The first thing we're going to start with is the menu editor. So you can customize your main menu to fit your needs. Basically, you can like rearrange or like reorder the items as per your needs, and you can remove and add items. So for example, if I want to add, let's say, the tasks page, if I want to add also a divider as well, so you can customize the main menu as per your needs. And with, let's say, the interface, if you click on the interface, you can customize the entire interface to basically to like match your branding. And you can change the color of pretty much everything. So for example, let's say we want to change the color of the main menu, just easily you can do that with the text, everything. So basically you can customize your entire interface with this feature. Let's reset the palette. Okay. All right. And the next thing, the one of the most important features that we have is the permissions. You can basically set the level of access for each user role throughout the permissions feature in the settings. So, for example, if you go to client user role, you can change the whole like uh, level of permissions for each user role for the client. So if you want, for example, for the projects, let's say, you can turn on and off the task groups. All right, that's for permissions. And for features, so for features, you can turn on and off the features workspaces so they can basically clutter free your workspace from features you wouldn't need or you wouldn't use basically. For example, if I don't use forms, I can turn it off. If I don't use the scheduler, I can turn it off. Um, that's for features, and you can connect any payment methods, conferencing apps, and calendars and more using the integrations from here. So now let's go to the main tasks page and explain more about the tasks page. Before going to the tasks page, I just want to explain something about the UI, the interface. Basically, you have your utilities bar, which lets you search, filter, or sort, and also like show or hide archived items, as well as the import or export feature. And one of the most important features that we have is the edit view. So for example, if you are the edit view allows you to customize the items that appear on a particular page, and you can reorder them as per your need. So for example, let's say if we go to projects and we click on edit view, we can, for example, add like custom field that we set earlier. For example, let's say the priority, or we can add deadline, and we can rearrange them as we want, and it shows on your page. So you can pretty much customize the page as per your need. And you can do that also for other user roles, whether for your client, expert, manager, or any other user role that you have. And the next thing, so let's go talk about the tasks page. The tasks page is designed, the new tasks page in Plutio 3.0 is designed to help you stay focused on your tasks. And what we have new in 3.0 is the ability to create folders, task folders. So for example, you can create tasks for your trips, your leads, like anything that comes in your mind. You can create a folder for it and give the board a name, let's say shopping list. And you can basically start creating tasks for that task folder. Also, we have different tasks. Sorry, we have different focused moods for your tasks. So you can view your uh, today tasks, for example, or tasks that are due today, and you can view the upcoming tasks, and you can also have an overview of the entire tasks. It's a bit buggy, but we're actually fixing all the bugs as we speak. And the one of the most time efficient features in the main tasks page is the ability to switch between the project tasks from this tab. So I can basically view the tasks for each project, like easily access it from this section. And the next thing we're going to talk about is the projects. So in the projects, so we have the multi-tab management system. So you can create as much task boards as you want to outline your main projects. You can basically create different phases for your project by using the task board. And also, what is cool about the new project management system, we also had this manage, like you can manage your project members from this button. If you click on this easily, you can add members or remove members for this. For example, let's add Favren, and he gets added to the project easily. Also, you can. There's one thing that we need to explain here, which is the permissions. You can set the level of access, and you can basically, let's say, wait, you can set the level of access and use the permissions for your projects through the action button. And also you can set level of access for user roles using the, for the task groups, for the task boards throughout clicking this button. And you can set the level of access for user roles for task groups as well. So we have like permissions for projects, we have permissions for task boards, and we have permissions for task groups as well. One of the things, one of the repeated bugs that we basically faced, like repeatedly, it was people, like their teams and clients, they can't see certain tasks or task boards. It is basically because the permissions or the level of access is set to off by default. So they have to go basically to the task board or the task group, and they can click on permissions and they can set the level of access to that certain user role. To turn it, they have to turn it on in order for them to view the tasks. So they can basically use the permissions for this specific user role. And okay. Let me turn on. And the next thing we are going to talk about, which is the inbox. So in the new inbox of Plutio 3.0, you are able to create different channels for different topics, and also you can color code them. So for example, we can create a channel, let's say like support channel, and we can color code it. And also you can either make it a private channel or turn it off. And you can also add members or user roles inside this private channel. And you can have one-on-one conversations, and you can also pin those like conversations or contacts to your productivity tray. And you can easily access the discussions and conversations for your projects throughout the inbox easily. So you can view different discussions for each project. It is easy, like it's so handy and uh, easier to use than the previous inbox that we used to have in 2.0. Now the next thing, the one of the major features that we deployed in 3.0 is the trash bin or archive. So basically, if you want to, let's say, delete or archive, um, uh, let's say, an invoice or a contract or a proposal, you can easily just go to the document and go to actions, and you can either archive it or delete it. So if we click on, let's say, delete, it gives you also a bit of time to basically, if you want to undo, or if you want to undo this deletion process, you can do that within, I think, 30 seconds. Then if you want to view your deleted items, you go to your archive or trash bin in your productivity tray, and it shows you, you have to basically switch to trash from archive, and it will show you your deleted items. And it will permanently delete the items within 30 days. So if you want to recover the items that you deleted, you can simply just go to the trash and click on recover, and it will recover those items for you. And also it's the same thing for archive. So if you want to archive, if you want to, let's say, want to archive a proposal, archive, you can check it out from your archive feature. Also, if you want to view it from this page, from your proposals page, you can click on show or hide the archived items. So you can basically show the archived items, and uh, it will also have like a small note right beside it that says archived. So yeah, right now let's talk about the design editor. And for the design editor, let's just pick a template. All right, so the new design editor relies on blocks and sections. Okay, so So each, like, your page consists of sections, all right? And those sections are made up of blocks. Think about sections like the main containers or rows, and inside those sections, you have your like blocks that are inner containers or columns. So, for example, you can edit your sections and blocks and style them individually. um, I will show you over here. So the blue, this is the old design editor, I guess. Yeah. Farvin, can we have the template in the new design editor?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I want the proposal in the new design editor that we created.
It's the proposal template.
Wait, this one. Oh, okay. No, doesn't show it.
Sorry, it's the Plutio workshop.
Plutio workshop.
You can see it.
No, I can't. I think I have to reload.
Yeah, just start from scratch.
Okay.
Yeah, show them how the new builder looks like.
All right, so we have our section over here. All right, you can add whether sections or blocks using the plus button at the bottom, and inside those sections, you can add different like blocks. So, for example, you can add like the dark blue outline is the menu for your sections, and the light blue outline is for your blocks. So inside those sections, you can add text block, you can add images, and like other media files. Let's say we can like proposal. Um, you can add different blocks and inside this section. Let's upload any picture. You can basically resize the blocks. And if you want to style, let's say, over here, I'm just trying to show you the features. I'm not trying to design something, but okay. So if you want to style the sections or blocks, you can basically click on the style section in the dark blue, all right, to style this section. And you can click on style block to style this certain block. And it will show in the theme editor over here. So if we click on style section, you can pretty much edit the font, the like the text color, the borders, the padding, the margin, and everything related to that certain section. And it's the same thing for blocks. If you click on style block, you will have all the options over here to edit. And if you want to collectively edit the, if you want to edit the entire sections, you can just click on this uh, button, and it will basically give you the options to edit the sections for all the sections included in this document. And the same thing goes for blocks. Now let me show you something here.
Better. You can look for the ready-made proposal inside
Where is
proposals page. I think you accidentally archived it
it? Yes.
earlier. There you go.
Yeah, I got it. Yes, so okay, it's the same thing as we explained earlier. So this is a whole section, all right? And you can basically drag these sections and rearrange them. And for this section, if we want to style it, we just click on style section, and you can basically edit everything in detail. So you can edit the text color, you can edit the borders, the fill color, and pretty much everything. And the same thing goes for the blocks. And also, now if you want to connect your proposal to, let's say, a scheduler, you go to connections and you choose the scheduler over here. So you can connect, you can create this sort of connection between your proposal and scheduler. Also for the automation, you can auto create projects for this proposal and auto create invoice. Now, I think this is it for the editor, for design builder. Um, we are going to host more live workshops uh, once we fix more bugs and we get this like fixed. But for now, I just wanted to show the major features or the core features and explain about them. And if you guys have any questions, or if you're facing any bugs or difficulties, you can always report it to us, and we will absolutely work on that. Um, yeah, if you have any questions also right now, we are ready to answer them. Yeah, Farvan.
Hello, hello, everyone.
I guess nobody's asking.
So, one question about mobile app. We cannot switch workspaces. We are temporarily disabling it because we need to set the foundation, as Leo has replied. So we will bring it back soon. Thank you, Brad. How do I add pages to my teammates? Good question. You can go to the settings menu editor page and then
And you
click
can
for
do it here.
on edit. Yeah,
Edit,
edit
edit
menu
them
for
for
others,
others.
and then add the page. Just choose the user role that you want, and then add the page to it.
Any more questions? Can we send a form to collect basic info from clients?
Can we send form to collect basic info from clients, name, surname, and import it into context? At the moment, out of the box, we cannot do that because we don't have automation built in. But you can use tools like Zapier, Make.com, or Pabbly, to collect information from forms and push it into the context and create context. Or you can even invite them using our API.
And the theme editor, is it possible to change font or font size? Of
Yes,
course.
Butter can show that, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, just click either on the section or the the style block, and you go to your theme editor, and you can change the font size. Wait, there's another way of doing that. So if you highlight your text, okay, you click on this button, it will resize the font. So you have tiny, small, default, big, or huge.
Yeah, that could work as well.
Yeah.
And if you want to change the font, you can use Google Fonts. Just import them using CSS in the style
Yes,
sheets.
over here.
Yeah. Where is the template editor now? Earlier we used to have it in settings. So it's just a simple click away. It's under the help icon. We changed the icon, by the way. The template button.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So you view your whole template library from here.
hmm Is there a way to send a Gantt view of a project schedule to the customer or to export a printable Gantt view? I'm afraid we don't have this yet, but we do have a timeline view. If you go into projects and change it to timeline view, like Butter said, in this workshop, we're still fixing some things like UI bugs and user experience. So if you change it to timeline, it might not work as expected, but
Yeah,
it'll
we're
be
working.
coming soon. Yeah.
I think I forgot to show them the ability to switch between available views. So if you
Yeah.
go to the
Go ahead.
ability bar, you
Show it.
can basically just switch between the available views. So we have table, cards, and timeline for projects, and for tasks, we have we have Kanban and calendar views also. More questions. Let's see. Anything you could do to join workflows, handling clients, how to set up client portal.
Can you try open the template editor, Butter?
Yeah, sure. Just trying to answer a question here. Zakir, do you think you could do a tutorial on workflows when handling a
hmm
client? How to set up a client portal? What does the client see? Maybe have two people in the workshop and role play or something. For sure, we're
Yeah.
basically working on heaps of new like tutorials for workflows and like how to
Specific
create different
industries.
exactly for like
Mhm.
specific industries. It's coming out soon within the next couple of like weeks. It's something we're working on. You said something, Farvin? Open what?
Open the template editor because someone saying that it's empty. I think like empty page.
Ah, empty one. Okay, we can create new
Yeah.
one.
Microsoft Teams for scheduler. It'll be coming soon. We just finished our Google Meet and Zoom integrations, and Zoom, I think, coming in the next month. I think to be approved.
Access to power. Yeah, and we also are going to um, publish a tour video that will walk you through the entire interface in detail and showcase most of the features that Plutio has. I hear multiple audio.
Yeah, because there are two people here.
Yeah. Oh, when will all bugs and time updates? Well, hopefully by the
Box
next.
selection will be coming. Sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah, I was saying bulk selection and deletion will be our top priority after we iron out all the bugs in 3.0.
All right.
When will all bugs and tiny updates be fixed realistically, by end of next week, everything will be fixed. And
Yeah, we'll bring that stability again.
yeah,
Are the folders in the task view connected to the projects? You mean those folders?
yeah, no,
No,
the
they're not
folders
connected.
are private task boards.
Yeah.
So if you see like Butter's task board, it will be different than mine. So we can handle our personal projects. For example, like grocery shopping. If you want to build a PC, for example, you can, create different folders and tasks inside them, which are not available to be viewed by people inside your workspace. It's only available to you.
Yeah. If you create a
If you
folder,
create a folder in the project, does it automatically show up in the main task view? Yes. If you create a project, it will be listed under projects in the main task page. This is
did you
an
say
interesting one, Butter. Yeah, the view as feature. Can you show them how it looks like?
the view as?
Yeah, go to context. So it works as it was advertised. You can impersonate a user inside your workspace. For example, you can select my profile, Butter, or
Hmm.
anyone else, and then click on
Okay.
actions at the top and view as. So this will open what they will be seeing inside your workspace. So for example, if you have customized menu, like if you remove projects, proposals from the menu, you will not see that here. So it's simply to as a safeguard before you invite them into your workspace. I hope that clears that up, Chloe. If you can quickly switch to a project and go to files, the new download file from the three dots drop down does not work. It says your download will start shortly, but it never does. Can you check that? Can you try that one moment, Butter? I think I've logged this bug, I think, yesterday. I think it's fixed, I hope. If you
But,
go
but
to
just
files, yeah, you have to click on stop viewing as, I think.
I need to get back to the older workspace.
You have to click on stop at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you are still viewing as.
Yeah. Where's restream? Yes. So if we switch to project and go to files, select and go to files, the new download file from the three dots doesn't
So we
work.
have an internal roadmap for bug fixes for 3.0. We cannot publish it live because to the public because we store like information like your workspace URL on the task, so we don't want them to be available. But next week we're building a public board using another tool where you can submit your submit your bugs and feature requests, and also view the public roadmap on there. I hope that answered that question, Shannon. Thank you.
Yeah, I think there's an issue with this. Okay, this is something we will look into.
Yes.
All right, we will report this, Farvin.
Yeah, I've already reported this. It's due to the server.
Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to heal the server. It's according to Dovidas, it's possessed. uh, Zakir, I think you're referring to Google Meet, right? It's already there. You can connect it in the settings integrations page where you can connect your Google Meet account and use it inside scheduler.
So yeah, you can add a color to a section if you click on style section for that
Hmm.
certain section, and you can change the colors from the theme editor.
Yes. Okay, try and do that.
Yeah, you can easily change the color and everything.
To
Text.
explain more about sections and blocks, so you can have sections and blocks inside the section. You cannot have a section inside the section. So if you
Exactly.
create, yeah, so if you create a section, you can style it from the style editor, and of course, individual block has its own style editor as well.
Style editor, yeah. What fonts can be used for the near future? Sorry.
Yep, as you can see, when we change it,
It's changing the color.
it shows, yeah, because we are getting rid of the preview actually. So this is what you see this is the preview itself.
So it previews as you edit.
Yeah, correct. So it doesn't show in that preview because what you edit is what you are looking at. Any more questions, guys?
Where does the color show up in preview? You're most welcome, Zakir. Thank you for joining. And we will for sure have more live workshops once we are done with this like uh, bug fixing phase. I would say we will for sure have more workshop lives and stuff like that. Where is the server located? God.
Server located all around the world, but mainly in the UK. We're using Google Cloud. So forms in in the near future, I think by the end of the year, we will be releasing automation where you can collect information from the forms and connect it to projects, contacts, send automatic invites, and things like that. That if you are using automation tools like we currently we are using Integrately, by the way, internally. So we are collecting all the bug reports through the form, and Integrately will create tasks for us to test and confirm the bugs. So Julio ask any news about CRM capabilities for Plutio. So at the moment, you can already use projects to handle CRM. If you want, you can PM me and I can share it with you templates that I'm currently using. I have a project template and a task template where you can connect your contacts to the task. And of course, when automation comes, you can automate everything. Like when someone accepts a proposal, move this contact to one, for example, like a task group called one, proposal one. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with the editor. Just testing it. Yes, it doesn't change there as well. We'll look into this and we can push a fix in the next 30 minutes or so. I think. Yes, definitely. Currently, we are using Integrately, like I said, form automation. When you submit a form, it will auto create a task. But it will be when we launch our own automation, it will be more amazing than that because it will be tightly integrated throughout the ecosystem. You are most welcome. I think this question has been answered. Yes, you can go to the settings integrations page and connect your Google Meet and then create a scheduler with the Google Meet as the location. So whenever someone books a meeting with you, they will receive all the information, um, like the dates, the timing, and also the Google Meet link. And of course, Zoom is coming soon. We have submitted our app on the Zoom marketplace. They have yet to approve us, so we are on it. Are there any more questions? Reminders, like to remind them a booking is coming up, right? I'm not sure about that. We'll test that, and if it's not there, then we'll introduce it. Yes, Butter, I think we can do a daily Facebook post or email. I think we have been transparent enough so far, but yeah, if that's what you want, then we can create Facebook posts every day. Yeah, so Leo has answered by email and soon via SMS option too, for reminders on your scheduler. So if there are no more questions, I think we can say good night and thank you for joining us today. Butter is still in the background, so I'll wait for him to come back on. So one last question here.
Wait,
Is it
can you hear
possible
me
to
now?
control? Yeah, we can hear you. Is it
Oh, oh,
possible to control where templates are added in a document? What do you mean by that?
is it?
Sorry, Chloe? Yeah, Chloe? What do you mean by control where templates are added in a document? Because each template is different. So if you have a proposal template, it cannot be used in a in an invoice template. Could you elaborate that? And then this will be our last question, brother.
Yes. Is it possible to control where templates are added in a document?
Not sure what Chloe means here, but I think we can chat with her. So when you click the blue plus button, oh yes, you mean you want to drag and drop, right? That is what something we are going to introduce. So when you click the plus button at the bottom, the blue plus button, you can create elements
And
onto
the
the
editor.
document.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the editor. So then you can place it where you want it.
And one last thing, can we get a little more transparency about what bugs are being addressed during the rollout before the board is live? Yeah, definitely. We will be posting across social media those updates for sure. We're already doing that, by the way. Yeah. All right.
Okay, if that's everything, then thank you so much for joining us, guys and
Thank you for
girls.
yeah.
Thank you for your time, and we will be doing this more often in the future. And of course, Butter will be working
Oh,
with Danny as well, right?
yeah. Me
To
and
to
Dan will
produce
be
more content for you guys.
exactly for sure. More tutorials and more videos around Plutio.
All right.
Good night, everyone. Have a good
Good night.
day. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Bye bye.